Okay, one more time. Okay. Okay, you're going to have to speak louder.
From the humble origins, a handful of prototypes built by 3 different manufacturers, the Jeep evolved over the years into one of the most popular and versatile vehicles ever made. They're used in combat, desert racing, rock climbing, or even daily driving. In short, if there is a road or a trail anywhere in the world, chances are that somehow, sometime, a Jeep has driven over it. I've been researching Jeeps for many years. The humble origin of the Jeep started in the late 1930s when the U.S. Army decided it needed the ultimate scout car. After testing various vehicles, the Army settled on certain specifications. Among them was 4-wheel drive, 1,300 pound weight, and a 600 pound load capacity. And they put a strict deadline of 49 days for a working prototype. Of the 135 car manufacturers that were invited to try out for the contract, only 3 answered, being the American Bantam Car Company, Willys Overland, and the Ford Motor Company. Ultimately, Willys Overland won the contract, but they later shared their specs with Ford Motor Company to share in the manufacturing of the Jeep. The name Jeep was coined by the soldiers who tested the first prototype. The Jeep is credited with modernizing warfare, thus inspiring General G. Eisenhower to conclude that America could not have won World War II without it. Reporter Ernie Pyle summed up the Jeep's ample functionality as it did everything. It went everywhere. It was as loyal as a dog, as powerful as a mule, and as agile as a goat. Willys Overland built 300,000 Jeeps during World War II. They were used by all facets of our military, with 144 sent to each of the infantry divisions. Many more were sent to our allies in Britain and Russia. They were used to lay phone communications, to haul wounded. They also worked as taxis to carry generals, battle commanders, presidents, and even prime ministers. They pulled anti-tank guns and anti-aircraft guns into the battlefields. They were rapidly deployed on the front lines by C-43 planes. They became a vital part of all ground battles in World War II. From the start, Jeep captured the attention and admiration of people everywhere. They served the country in the war, helping defeat the Axis powers and bring in peace to the world. Willys released the auto industry's first all-steel station wagon or sedan delivery vehicle under the name Jeep in 1946. They released the first civilian Jeep in 1945, which was the CJ2A, which was just the upgraded version of the military Jeep. Henry Kaiser bought Jeep from Willys in 1953 for $60 million. Kaiser began an extensive research and development program. The constant improvements in power plants, axles, transmissions, and seating comfort made the Jeep CJ series the ideal vehicle for the public's increase in interest in off-road activities. The introduction of Jeep Wagoneer was the first of what would properly be called a sport utility vehicle. Jeep changed the face of America and changed the automotive industry. Jeep has become an American legend. From the humble start of a need for a ultimate scout vehicle for the Army to the leading name in four-wheel drive and off-road. They've helped win World War II. And changed warfare. They've implemented changes in our culture and the auto industry.